Last time we talked about how to use affirmations to help yourself out. So today we're going to talk about decluttering. Decluttering your mind, decluttering your space, and how that can help. Now, we are constantly being inundated with information, emails, notices, COVID stuff, school stuff, work stuff, home stuff, everything. And that can be quite overwhelming. And when you have a lot of clutter, when you have a lot of input, it gets to feeling more and more overwhelming, more and more pressure. So things that you can do, whether it's mentally or physically, to kind of simplify are going to help you feel more in control, more calm, and are going to help you to kind of deal with the things that do come up. So the first thing is to do what you can to sort of declutter your information overload. So that might be things like maybe limiting how much news that you watch about COVID information, not getting into the doom scroll about what's happening and how things are going. It could be limiting your time on social media so that you don't get overwhelmed with good, bad, or otherwise just information coming in about social media. And it could be things like unsubscribing to those vendors, those emails, those things that really you don't need to see, and they're sending you an email every single time and it makes your inbox look like it's so full of things that you're not even looking at. And you can figure out sort of what is important and what is it that you really don't need to be looking at or paying attention to on a day-by-day basis. Another way to declutter is to declutter your space. So maybe that is organizing your desk, getting rid of things that are falling out of your drawers or your closet, going through your refrigerator and getting rid of the things, that are old and nasty and you don't want. Any of those things that help to sort of help your space feel calmer, cleaner, sort of more organized are going to help you overall to feel like things are just more in control. Now, the problem is that you have this clutter, whether it's your inbox, your mailbox, your refrigerator, your friend list, you have all of these things, but it's kind of overwhelming just to think about decluttering, how overwhelming it is. So take a time to try these things in order to help it feel not so overwhelming. So the first thing might be to make a list. Make a list of the things that you feel like you could declutter. I am going to unsubscribe to those emails. I am going to not follow the people who I really don't need to be in touch with. I'm going to limit the amount of time that I spend on social media or news or things like that. I'm going to declutter my closet. Make a list of any of those things that you want. Just write them down. Now you've already taken your first step. You've got something at least to keep you organized. Then maybe pick one day a week. Just say, okay, Monday evening, I'm going to do something from my list in order to declutter. And just leave it. You don't have to do it until Monday. After Monday, you don't have to worry about it, but you're taking a step to declutter what you have. You have your list, so you know what's going to be there and what's next on the list. Something else you can do is to just pick one. Now, if you can go through a whole bunch of them, that's great, but you can just pick one thing on your list. And when that particular day, whatever day or time it is that you've set aside, you just do that one thing, you have already accomplished something that you needed to accomplish. The next thing is to create a routine. So sometimes it's not about things being too cluttered or too busy. It's that we have to make decisions about it all the time, and that gets to feeling like there's too many decisions, too many options that are coming in. So if you make yourself a routine, and this could even be a routine for, say, your morning routine. First, I'm going to get up, I'm going to get out of bed, I'm going to use the bathroom, I'm going to brush my teeth, I'm going to fix my hair, I'm going to, every single step, and you have it in a routine and say, you know what, I'm just going to follow that routine every day. That helps you because it helps your brain know, okay, I know what to expect. I know what to expect next. I know where the beginning is and the end is, and I can do it. You may not have to adjust many things, but having your brain know this is what I expect every day is going to help it feel more calm, more organized, and more in control. And that will help you to feel more decluttered. The next thing we're going to talk about in the next video is going to be decision fatigue. And that's another thing that goes along with this topic as well. But decision fatigue, its own subject. So we'll talk about that next time.